The Undertaker, the dead man, rest in peace, has retired. He has decided to leave the WWE, and I respect him for that. The Undertaker is 50 plus years old. 52 years old, actually. I'm not going to say plus because it makes me so weird. But what he did in the world of professional wrestling is hands down incredible. I feel The Undertaker did so much for the wrestling business than most of the WWF superstars of the past. First of all, you got to look at the fact that The Undertaker, 25 years, not even 25 years, almost 30 years if you think about it, because he wrestled in WCW also. And he also wrestled in the NWA and other wrestling federations before the WWF. The man has been actively wrestling for almost 30 plus years. And to consider the fact that he did so much for one company, which was the WWF, he started in the WWF in 1990 when he debuted at the Survivor Series with I Love You, Brother Love. And of course, he was replaced with Paul Bearer, the late great Paul Bearer, actually. And then I think it was a great replacement for Paul Bearer. Oh, yeah. The dead man will take your soul. That's a great thing. And also, you got to look at the fact that his character went through metamorphosis throughout the years. The Undertaker was not just simply the dead man. He was a whole enchilada. Believe it or not, that character intake would not probably work now, but it worked so well at the era that it did, and also the fact that he made it work for himself. That's where you're giving a gimmick and you have to work with it. With Mark Calloway, he made it work. And I respect the hell out of The Undertaker. I'm a true Undertaker fan. If you've seen some of my earlier YouTube videos when I first started doing videos on YouTube, I did wrestling impressions of The Undertaker. I did the rolling. That's one of actually my biggest videos to this day that I've done, where I'm putting my eyes in the back of my head and all that. And I hands down respect the hell out of The Undertaker. I'm a huge Undertaker fan because I like what he's done for the business as well as what he's done for the fans in general. Because if you have to look at any wrestler who's ever been in the WWF, and you've seen how they've moved toward or changing themselves. And this goes all the way back to when Undertaker became the American Badass also, because he reinvented himself. The same the way people talk about Chris Jericho reinventing himself with the list and all that. The Undertaker did it, and he did it good, being honest. But this is one thing I hate, and I truly hate, about what they did in this match. And I'm speaking of Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. First of all, I have no disregard to Roman Reigns. I think I could say I'm a huge Roman Reigns fan. I like Roman Reigns. I'm not going to knock that. But I hated how they did Roman Reigns. The same way that Green Board is right there is the same way I feel Roman Reigns' skills are as it relates to the buildup of him as a wrestler. He's green. He's fucking green. Being honest, he's green. You can put on a couple of matches that's good, but don't put up every Austin match. To be a wrestler it means you dedicate yourself to the craft. Roman Reigns hasn't done that. He's maybe had 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 at the most good matches on singles matches. And know that the Undertaker fought Shawn Michaels, Triple H, all these great wrestlers. It's a slap in the face that he lost to Roman Reigns. I'm being honest. I think it was bullshit. First of all, you got to look at the full situation in general of how that match came to be. It was because of the Royal Rumble. So they wanted to pull some intake into it. The Royal Rumble came in January. WrestleMania came in April. It's not necessarily a short period, but at the same time, AJ Styles versus The Undertaker, John Cena versus The Undertaker. Those matches would have made more sense. It would have been, first of all, with John Cena, since he became the man that runs the place in a sense, and also with AJ Styles, an up-and-coming guy that people are behind, would have made sense. But Roman Reigns, it didn't make any sense. First of all, he's been getting booed out the building for the last 2 years. It wouldn't have made any sense to put Roman Reigns in that picture to face one of the legends, The Undertaker. I feel at the end of the day, it was, for me, a bomb decision for the WWE's part to put Roman Reigns in that position. Because now Roman Reigns, like I saw on Raw tonight, they were chanting fuck chants to Roman Reigns. They don't give a fuck about Roman Reigns. The hardcore fans don't give a damn about Roman Reigns. They will fucking chant whatever the hell they want to tell him that he sucks. He's shit. He's garbage. And the WWE wants to shove this down people's throat. You're going to kill your product. You're going to kill your ratings. When I saw a bunch of people that I know on Facebook, a guy named Paul that I know that I was subscribed to for years on YouTube. Sorry about that. Just flip a backflip. That I've known that I was subscribed on YouTube. And he sat there and said that he literally can give a shit about the WWE now. He said, fuck that. I'm done. I'm no longer going to be a wrestling fan to the WWE. I thought, man, that's wow, because it lets you know in general that the WWE is changing. I think the WWE dropped the ball. Now, I'm not just talking about what it is, but I know I'm happy to see the Hardys back. That was a good thing at WrestleMania. But I have to say, once again, that with The Undertaker, the way he left, I do like the presentation, what they did, where he put his coat and his gloves and his hat in the middle of the ring, and they had a spotlight shining on it. Basically, and that was it. But I still think that at the end of the day, for a wrestling fan, a person who's followed, like literally, I saw the debut of The Undertaker in 1990, Survivor Series, when he was with Brother Love, I love you. I saw that, and he was, of course, replaced with Paul Bear. Oh, yeah. I saw that. And I saw all those years and years of what he did for the company, and I think this was such a fuck. And then the thing about it was Raw, they did a little kind of like tribute or kind of like thing to it, but it wasn't enough, man. I feel like at the end of the day, this guy, Mark Calloway, gave so much for your fucking company, man. That kind of how I feel about jobs in general. You give so much and you get a watch. You get a fucking watch. You sat there and bled and sweat for these fuckers, and they gave you a watch. Well, Johnny worked 40 years for our company. We gotta give him a good send-off. Let's give him a watch. Fuck that. Give me that true brass ring, the way they say it, right? The brass ring. And give me something that's worthwhile. Don't give me a fucking watch and just say, here you go. You did good. Have a good one. I hate how they did that. I truly do. I hate how they did this guy who bust his ass, did what he did for the company. Hell, even fucking gave his fucking legacy, which was the streak, away to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar didn't deserve that damn streak. I'm going to be honest, he didn't. It could have been given to someone that deserved it to be put up on a pedestal, to be brought up, to have some kind of backup, to make himself a star. It didn't have to be given to someone that was already made. And I'm a Brock Lesnar fan too. But at the end of the day, you give that to someone who deserves it. Don't just give it to anybody. The Undertaker was and I'm not going to say was, he is a true legend in the wrestling business. And at the end of the day, I will still respect the hell out of his legacy. But at the end of the day, I feel that the way the WWE handled this at WrestleMania was bullshit. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop watching wrestling or to watch WWE. But I do feel that they could have handled it better. They could have put someone in that position to make it happen. But this is my rant. Like I say, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I wish it wasn't like that. This is Jugget82 signing off. You guys have a good one.